I suppose I'm gonna have to go inside the big skull in a moment. Oh! Okay. Loneliness is sharp. It cuts me like glass in my fingers, but it's much more awful than broken glass because I cannot see it or avoid it. Note to self, there is an extremely bitter lion inside this cave.
It's about time.
Well, well, if it isn't Emmy. It's been far too long since you came round to visit. I was beginning to think you'd leave me trapped in here forever. Should I do the "you're so cute"? Can I scratch you behind your ear?
Uh-huh.
You could try. If you'd like to become acquainted with my claws. No thanks. Don't mistake my what? In fact, quite contrary. Before the forgetting, you were one of my most loyal assistants when I ruled over this entire... You're exaggerating, Scar. Oh, fine, if you insist, you ruled over the rest of the village. But when it comes to Sunlit Plateau, everyone knows that I'm the rightful king. No. Of course, there's little worth ruling over here since the river dried up. What happened to the river? I can only presume something's blocking it. And the land has grown so parched that there's no prey. Without water, there's no life. The power within the pillar was nurturing has died out. And now there's all these sorts of pesky dark power in the air. If someone doesn't fix it soon, this whole plateau will become an arid wasteland. And the most tragic part is, it's all your my fault. The fuck did I do? Yes, this all began when you abandoned the village. Though perhaps with my guidance, you could set it right. Just tell me what I need to do. Must I do everything myself? Find out what's blocking the river. The water flows from the depths of the mines beneath the cliff. Are mines beneath the cliffs? What are they mining there? I haven't the faintest idea. Okay. Search your mines until I find what the problem is. Got it. Fix. Yes, okay, Scar. No, it's not your kingdom.
Ta-ta.
I'll give you ta-ta. I'll fucking shove my foot up here. Ha ha ha. Dude, I did nothing. Don't tempt me. Oh. I'm guessing and assuming. Probably shouldn't assume, but I'm gonna say this is the mine. Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay, the mine. Here we go. Oh wow. Oh, the night thorns. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to blow something up. Ooh. Okay, so use this. Oh! Oh, those are so pretty! If the water is blocked, please read. These night thorns are getting worse and worse, but don't worry, I know how to stop them. I spilled some of my root beer on them and they shriveled up. If we could make a whole lot of root beer and use those candies to get it all fizzy, why, I bet we could get rid of the night thorns. Ingredients in the chest at camp. Okay. The sunlit plateau is so hot today. I've got to remember to keep away from the elephant graveyard. That place gives me the creeps. Merlin!
Oh, hello!
Emmy, I suspect you're dealing with another matter that might decide the fate of the whole village. Well, I suppose it's just all a day's work for you. I found a certain surly lion in the giant skull in the elephant graveyard. A lion? You couldn't possibly mean Scar. That's right. He asked me to help restore the sunlit plateau. Be very wary, my friend. Scar is as treacherous as Ursula. He's not working with you out of kindness. There's always something in it for him. Yep, he thinks I'm one of his hyenas. Oh, that's just like him, the pompous, lazy miscreant.
Blast it all!
All of the villains in the valley have a special aversion to Scar. He refuses to learn my name and insists on referring to me as a windbag with a pointed blue head feather and the unkempt white mane.
You're in charge. Shall I practice?
Good indeed. Now, what did Scar tell you? He told me that if I wanted to restore life to the pillar of nurturing, I need to fix whatever was blocking the river. Wait, shit. Got all those. I went inside and explored them there. Huge. That they are. I wish I could remember what was mine in there. The river is being blocked by the roots of some giant night thorns that grew. My magic doesn't seem to work on them. I see. Well, perhaps some more mundane substance could kill. I found a note. Someone left that tacked up in the mine. A bunch of ingredients lying around. Some crackling candies and a recipe for extra fizzy root beer. Brilliant. That means your job is already half complete. Before you arrived, there was only one way we could keep the night thorns at bay. Sugary carbonated beverages. Huh? Really? Like root beer? Precisely. The fizzier the better. Of course, they only worked on the smallest, at least, virulent night thorns.
Yes, indeed.
But if you use that recipe to whip up some especially fizzy root beer and combine it with the crackling candy, why, that might just be enough to stop this from at its root. Okay.
I tip my hat.
You and you. Oh my gosh, oh! Oh wow! Oh yes, the water's flowing nicely! Return to the sunlit plateau. Let's see. What? Wait. That looks like an evil version of me. Oh no. This doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay. That's not good.
Oh, hello.
Ah, I see you solved the problem with the river and the sunlit plateau, but by the look on your face, I know there's something else bothering you. Come on, out with it. As I was coming out of the Vitalys Mines, I saw the Forgotten. Astounding. Well, don't stop there. What happened next? Merlin, the Forgotten looked just like me. Like you. Oh dear, this is very perplexing, Emmy. Let me consider this. Well, it's possible that the Forgotten is a splinter of yourself that stayed behind when you left the valley long ago. A splinter? As we grow up, there are always parts of ourselves that we leave behind. Pieces of us that no longer, I suppose you could say, fit.
That's quite comical.
Just because we're finished with a part of ourselves doesn't mean that part of ourselves is finished with us. In your case, this may all be manifesting itself a bit more literally. Merlin, is this all my fault? No, Emmy. I assure you, none of this is your fault. Cause and effect is tricky. The simplest action can lead to unexpected reactions. And here in the valley, things are especially complicated. All that matters is what you hold in your heart. We all know that only you want what's best for the village. We have to fix this. Well, I've always known that the key to restoring our valley lies with you, Emmy. Well, speaking of restoring Dreamlight Valley, the Forgotten dropped this. The Orb of Nurturing. With this we can restore the pillar in the plateau. Not so fast. Something's wrong with it. It's all dim inside. Yes, I see. Well, this orb feeds off of natural life. When you first placed it in the pillar in the sunlit plateau, it took quite a long time to thrive, but once it did, it turned a dry desert into a lush oasis. You must plant it in the ground before the pillar and let nature take its course. That sounds like it's going to take a while. Oh yes, but there's no reason we can't help out nature with a little bit of magical what do you mean? I finally remembered what we used to get from the mines. It wasn't rare gems or precious metals. There are these crystals that grow. When combined with a few other magical ingredients, they bring life to the flora around the village. And a much greater speed. What might have taken months will take mere days. First, you'll have to go dig up some of the Vitalys crystals and then use them to create a miracle elixir growth. Okay, well, I need some rich soil.